Hello, welcome to the Yoga by Candace YouTube channel. There's been a lot going on in my life, and I recently moved into my brand new house. It's an old house, but it's new to me, a new to me house. So this is my first attempt at filming in my new house. So thanks for joining me. We're gonna do a little warm up yoga flow, something to do if you are either just waking up and you're just trying to slowly start your day, or if you're about to go do a workout or go be a little bit more active, but you just want to do a little bit of work to open up your body. This is the class to do. We're going to start at the back of your yoga mat, so go ahead and start there. Feet are about hip distance or so. You can bend your knees a little bit, soft knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms up overhead. Little baby back bend at the top. As you exhale, bend your knees even more, send your hips back and lower down, letting your head hang heavy. Big bend in your knees, trying to find a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Then begin to round and rise all the way up. Once you get there, breathe in, sweep your arms up overhead, lift them up, look up, lean back just a little bit. Exhale, send your hips back, bend your knees deeply, let your head hang heavy. Last time, roll all the way up. Breathe in, sweep your arms overhead, lean back a little bit, press your hips forward. Exhale, send your hips back, lower down, let your head hang heavy. From here, walk yourself out to downward facing dog. Now, first one of the day, so bend your knees, ease into it, pedal out your legs, do a little wiggle of the hips, whatever feels nice for you, go ahead and do that. And then on your next breath in, rise up on both feet, so you're on your tiptoes, arch your back, so reach your chest towards your knees. And then round your back as you come forward, lower down onto your knees. Once you're there, breathe in, lift your head, lift your tailbone. Breathe out, round your back. Then curl your toes, reach your hips up and back. Arch your back, so bring your chest towards your knees. And then rise up onto your tiptoes, round your back and come forward, lowering down onto your knees. Breathe in, lift your head, lift your tailbone. Breathe out, round your back. Neutral spine as you curl your toes, reach your hips up and back, downward dog. Arch your back, reaching your chest towards your knees. Rise up onto your tiptoes, roll forward, coming down onto your knees. Breathe in, lift your head, lift your tailbone. Breathe out, round your back. On your next breath in, rise up onto your knees, step your right foot forward. As you're here, tuck your tailbone under. Reach your arms up and back, thumbs point back behind you. Send your hips forward, but don't sink into it. You want to keep a little bit of tension. Tuck your tailbone a little more as you look up. And then exhale, reach your arms back behind you. Maybe rise up onto your heel. Breathe in, reach your arms up and back, look up. Press through your front heel. Breathe out, send your hips back. Now notice that my hips aren't down. I don't want to do that. We just want hips, like think butt sticking back out behind you. And then breathe in, hips go forward, arms go back. Last time, hips go back, arms back behind you. Nice stretch through your hamstrings on the right side. Then hands come down, come up and back, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, lower your right knee down to the ground. Rise up, tuck your tailbone under. Breathe in, reach your arms up and back. Breathe out, send your hips forward, but keep a little tension. Don't sink into it. A little bit of tension. And then send your hips back behind you. Reach your fingers back behind you. Maybe come up onto your left heel. So you're trying to find a nice stretch to the back of your left leg. Breathe in, reach your hips forward, lean back. We're just going to flow back and forth like this 2 more times. Now, the reason why we're not holding anything for too long is because when you do that, go ahead and come forward, you tend to kind of power down and relax the muscles. If you're doing this to start a workout or to prep for an active day, you want to keep the movement dynamic. You don't want to hold it for too long, even though it might feel nice. All right, crawl your hands down, curl your back toes, lift your back knees, step up and back, downward facing dog. On your next breath in, come down onto your knees, come up onto your knees, hands come to your low back. Press your hips forward, lean back, look up. Then from here, take your right foot out to the right. So it's going to look like this. Right forearm comes to the inner thigh. Reach your left arm up and over. Your palm faces down. Look out underneath your left arm, and then see if you can spin the right side of your chest up towards the ceiling. Nice. Press your knee back behind you. Then breathe in, rise up. Take your left hand down, straighten your right leg. Reach up and over with your right arm. Get as long as you can. Press your hips forward, lean back, find a little back bendy sensation. And then breathe in, rise up. Take your right hand to your right leg. Think about even hips here as you bring your left arm up and over. Nice job, rise up. We'll take it over to the other side. So your left leg is gonna rotate, so we're here. Left forearm to the inner thigh, and use that forearm to send the knee back behind you. Reach your right arm up and back. Send the left side of your chest up towards the ceiling. Your right ribs go out to the right. And then breathe in, rise up. Take your right hand down to the ground, straighten your left leg. Reach your left arm up and over, lean back a little bit, press your hips forward. Use your left obliques, rise up. Take your left hand down to your left leg, reach your right arm up and over. Nice. Inhale, rise back up, bring both knees down to the ground. From here, we're kind of lower down onto all fours. Take your right hand behind your head, touch elbow to elbow, then breathe in and rotate up. Lower down, tap elbow to elbow, breathe in, open up. 2 more times. Touch and lift. Touch and breathe in to lift. Other side. Left hand behind your head, core is really strong, elbow to elbow. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, touch. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, touch. 2 more times. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, touch. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, touch. Bring your hands down, send your hips back to your heels, reach your arms out in front of you. Press down into your palms. Imagine someone's got their hands around your wrists and they're trying to pull your arms out. Resist that pull by reaching your hips back towards your heels even more. Hold here and breathe. Two more slow, deep breaths. Breathe in and rise up. Finding your way to a comfortable seat. That's our little practice today. Thank you so much for moving with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel really good. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section below. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future, and I will try to create it for you. Thanks again for all your support. See you soon here on the Yoga by Candace YouTube channel.